Hey guys, Stacy here, We Grow Again. I just want to talk to you about this awesome pineapple I got 2 years ago. It had a pineapple already on it when I got it, and we cut that pineapple off, we ate it. It was so good and sweet. If you've never grown your own pineapples, I encourage you to do it. It's so good. It tastes so much better than going to the store. It's so much more satisfying too. Now when you get it home, when you buy it, you can also root the top of your pineapples, ones that grow. But if you buy it from the store like I did, like I said, this is 2 years old. They really don't require much care. They're so easy to take care of. Now I'm not saying you're not going to have problems. All plants tend to have problems, you know, once in a while. It just happens with gardening. So once you cut that pineapple off and eat that, it will pop out 2 new pups like these. And I left these on. You can take them off or leave them on. It's totally up to you. Just make sure when you get them home, you can tell they're in this really big pot. They really like a really big pot to be in. It just encourages it to grow so much better. It gets about 6 hours of direct full sun a day. As far as nutrients, I only give it a Bonnie Veggie Nutrients. It's like an all-purpose nutrients for veggies and herbs. And I give it maybe once a month in the summer and fall when it's growing. In the winter, I don't do anything to it. I just give it water when it's dry. I let it stay dry in the winter a little bit, maybe about a week between waterings. In the summer, I water when the soil's totally dry, completely to the bottom. And the way I water is just through the top. This little spout right here, the middle, you want to get that water in there, make sure it flows throughout your pot, you know, drains underneath, and then you know it's getting that adequate water. You can either leave them on or take them off. Like I said, I left mine on just because I love how they look. They've been growing so good for me. You can tell, sorry it's so gloomy. It's actually like 9:30 in the morning, and it's just been raining like crazy here for me. This weather has been nuts. If you are struggling with, that's it for the pineapple, by the way. They're just the all-purpose nutrients when they're growing in the summer, water when it's dry, and that's it. Now, as far as other gardening and just dealing with problems, summertime can be very difficult. This summer, I have to admit, I've lost a lot of my plants in my garden, and that's because just all the rain, humidity, you know, the humidity is up at like 80% every single day. It's about 93 degrees, and then the sun pops out after it rains for a good couple of hours. So all my plants are getting withered away to nothing when that sun comes out and burns the leaves. So, you know, problems happen. Bugs love humidity, guys. So, you know, make sure you're out in your garden every day, every other day checking. Things can happen in the middle of the night, within days, a day or so. So just make sure you're checking for bugs, especially in humid, hot climates. They just love to have a party everywhere they can. So treat with my neem oil. I love neem oil. It works for every kind of bug I have here. We don't get slugs and stuff. If you need help with slugs and snails, my Aunt Carol actually taught me a little trick. You can put pennies on the edges of your pots in your soil. This way, when that slug or snail passes over that penny, their slime actually reacts with something in the penny, and they don't like it, and they don't come back. So if you're having problems with it, I know it sounds funny, but it works, and you know, just use it. It's not going to hurt anything in your garden. It won't hurt your plant. Check out my other videos on magnesium and eggshells. I'm going to do one on eggshells later today, and how I put them in all my plants, especially like my fruiting plants. They really like eggshells, and it just helps to give good bones, good nutrients, and give it a kickstart in that soil. You know, this way you don't have to pound it with too much nutrients in the long run. I try to use as little nutrients as I can and go organically. I am starting to switch all the way over to organic gardening. I'm almost there, and I can't wait because I have this fall garden going. I have lettuce, carrots, Brussels sprouts I'm getting, cabbage, cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and just a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to start to grow this fall. So stick with me if you need some help. I love showing problems in plants, so any problems I have, I will be more than happy to show you guys and how I deal with them. I'm going to do another video on ants in your plants, so check that out and keep an eye out for it. You know, when you see ants in your plants, they basically can be just ants or it's a cause to something else going on. So you want to make sure that you're checking that. But I'll do a short video on that for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed my pineapple. That's it for the care on this guy. Just, you know, a good 6-7 hours of full sun a day if you're in Florida. Up north, they can go about 8 hours, 9 hours. It's not as strong as this Florida sun. So when people say full sun for Florida, full sun for me is 6 to 7 hours at max. If I give my plants sun in that afternoon that it's so hot, my plants die. I mean, it just dies in Florida. It happens. So I can't wait to get my fall garden started because that, I hear, is going to do so much better. I did a little fall garden last year, but I really didn't do too much. We just got hit with a hurricane really bad last year, so it took out my whole crop. And I just haven't gotten to replant anything. So I can't wait to do that this year and share it with you guys. I hope you have a great day and enjoyed my video on my pineapple. They're so good. If you've never had them before, please go out and get one. They are so delicious. And they're so healthy for you too. And it's just so satisfying picking your own fruit. Until next time, guys, bye-bye.